America. Of course, I say Hola America, but all right. So you wrote your book, Adios America, the left's plan to turn our country into a third world hellhole.
Yes.
And your stance on immigration is part of why you like Trump. You said that you are a one-issue voter now. Tell us, what does this provocative title mean? Explain it to us.
Well, I say it, Adios America.
I say Adios America.
Right. What it means is that the nation that has been so welcoming to immigrants, to women, to children, is an amazingly successful nation, and the Democrats do it for the votes. The rich do it for the cheap labor and the cheap maids. They strut around like they're Martin Luther King. No, who is our immigration policy hurting? And this is the post-1965 immigration. We're bringing in millions and millions of people from very poor cultures, from very backwards cultures. No, our social programs are for the American poor. They are for
let me just point out
jobs
that you're
for the American working class.
Two immigrants, and I don't think either of us qualify as poor maids. But I wanted to ask you, what's your family's immigration story? Are you a Native American?
Why, yes, I am. I'm a settler. I'm descended from settlers, not from immigrants.
Oh, it's not a Native American. But I have a question for you.
It's just an
no, if you mean Indian, if you mean well, no, but I'm not living in Cherokee Nation, so I am not an immigrant to Cherokee Nation. I'm living in America, which was created by settlers, not immigrants.
I have a question.
But
can I interrupt you for 2 seconds, please?
Yes, the poorest
I have a question. My mom taught me when I was younger, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And why do you think that it's important? Why do you think that's important to mudsling and have these words that obviously touch the hearts and souls of so many people of America being said when you were taught something different as a child? Could you explain that to me? And why do you think your success is based off of that?
Well, I'm at least talking about policy. You have a position on what people's names should be. Watermelondria. I mean, you'll insult people for their names. I'm talking about a government policy that affects all Americans and immigrants and the people living here, and it's harming our country.
So
you don't follow it.
Are you against?
Okay.
Are you against all immigration or just illegal immigration?
No, right now the entire immigration system, the bureaucracy has got to be shut down because it is being used to serve, again, the business elites, the upper classes, the people who get to have all the cheap maids. It's driving down. Well, it's true though.
But that's not all
driving
immigration.
down. This is what has led to. Well, okay, but
no. But my mother came to this country in the 70s because there was a shortage of medical professionals who could do the job.
That's very unusual.
This year,
though.
not really.
No, yes it is.
There's also
yes it is.
Have you been to a hospital? There are many doctors from Pakistan, India,
fabulous. But the point is, okay. But whenever people talk about the immigrants we like your mother, they cite the immigrants that aren't the majority of immigrants coming in. So fine. Fine, okay, if they're going to be doctors, but when we have a majority of immigrants are on welfare, why would any country bring in...
Americans are on welfare, period.
No, but why do you bring in people?
Anymore. They've sent their jobs overseas.
We can't do anything about... We can't do anything about criminal Americans, about poor Americans. We don't need to be importing other countries' poor people.
But there's so many other things to talk about besides being an immigrant.
Who lives here?
Come on, but they don't
lives here and votes here?
They don't sell them. This is a very good...
So then are you for just rich immigrants coming in, but not poor immigrants coming in?
Well, right now we have 42 million foreign-born in the country now. It's very high. I think we need a little time to assimilate the ones already here, and then set up a system where we get immigrants like your mother, and not look. Most of the wealthy keep saying they want to go.
We all would like